for years now, since like 2013, 2014. You know, famous for it, right? So I'm gonna have Christian on bottom, so I'll show you guys like the floating pass here, okay? Christian's gonna go to do the hook sweep, right? So you guys can go through the whole sequence if you want to, or we can just start right here and Christian's gonna enter in and do the hook sweep. So, yep, and then you grab my arm, right? And then as he brings me back, remember, fall to your side, right? I'm gonna float with the hook, right? So I float with it and I end up with a knee right through the center. Everybody see that? Okay, so his legs here, my knees in the center, right? So let's show that from a different angle. Okay, so Christian's got the butterfly guard. He's gonna grab my head, right? He's got the arm, right? And as he starts pulling me back, he's gonna lift me up with the hook, right? And I float with it and I bring my knee right through the center. And typically I would look to start gathering his head and smashing and stepping over to the mount, okay? Let's go again this way so people can see. Okay, so he goes through the hook sweep. Don't fall back to your back, remember the U. Right, so I float, right? And my knee's gonna hug the hip, okay? Or my elbow's gonna hug the hip. Okay, again, from this way, just so you guys can see what the uke is doing. Okay, so Christian's got the head. He's gonna scoot your butt in, right? And then hook sweep. And I go to floating pass, right? Knee stays in the center. And then I would hug the head, step over the mount. That's the goal of what the person that's doing the floating pass is trying to do. They're trying to avoid the hook sweep and float with it and slice the knee up the center, okay? Now, that sets me up for the rolling knee bar, okay? So, we're gonna be here. I'm in the butterfly guard. I'm gonna grab the head and the arm. I'm gonna go to hook sweep, and Christian's gonna float, right? And now that we're here, when he goes to float and he steps his knee through the center, bring it up above my knee, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna look to, again, watch TV, and I overhook his arm, and now I'm in the dog fight position. Notice he has his arm hugged around my hip, okay, and then the knee is up the center, okay? So I have my leg in the center, and he has a knee in the center on the outside of my leg, okay? From here, I'm gonna crowd into him. I wanna like sit on his hip pocket, and then my outside arm, this one here, is gonna dive and hook the outside of his knee, right? So I wanna weave my hand all the way through. That's gonna force me into a forward roll, okay? I'm gonna roll over the shoulder that's on the outside. The leg that's on the inside is gonna lift my opponent up. Okay, I don't want to roll over my head right here. I want to roll over my shoulders and then to my back. Okay, so it's going to look like this. I dive underneath, I load him up, and then I sit him forward. From here, I can lock my feet, and I can fall towards the leg. I grab the heel, and I'm going to go two hands on one to knee bar. Okay, some like to do the power charge right here, right? And yes, it's good, but it is riskier, right? I like grabbing the heel and pulling and almost twisting the knee back this way to where it puts the fulcrum on the top hip, right? So here, okay? And then if you guys want to go with the power charge, go with the power charge, but I think it gives them too much freedom in the knee. So I like the heel to finish the knee bar, okay? For those that say, hey, I might need to sweep right here, you guys can grab the leg and you can sit up, and now you step over. And now I'm passing guard right into my favorite position, headquarters knee cut. Oh. Okay, let's go again. I'm gonna go for the hook sweep. Here, he floats, right? Look how I hook. I climb out of the hole, and now I'm gonna crowd him. Keep that knee down from me. Here. Fall towards that side, grab the heel. And then finish. Okay, I'm gonna go to hook sweep, boom. Yep, he floats with me. Get into the dog fight. Knee bar. Pass. Let's do it once. Facing this way, guys. No, do we already do it facing this way? Maybe facing this way. I go for the hook sweep. He floats. Perfect float that time. I crowd. I roll. All the way off the screen, sorry. One more time, guys.
One more.
Okay. This one really is a conversation right here. Like he has to be doing the right thing on top for me to get this read. If you try to force it, it might not make itself available to you, right? I gotta go for a good hook sweep. Force him to float. Look, I get up into this turtle. See how I overhook that arm? It's like a wizard here, guys. And honestly, like if he goes to stand up off of this, right? I always have my hip tossing, my hip ichimata and stuff right there. Okay, there's a lot of good attacks from this position in my part as well as his, right? That's why they call it the dog fight, right? It's equal for us. Okay, so I'm here. Now I crowd him. I sit on his hip pocket. Outside hand is gonna dive underneath. I roll. Grab the heel. Fall to that side. Knee bar. If he's able to lock his feet up, that's a great time to follow him to the top. Sit over, grab the arm, slice the knee, a screamo pass, or serve the dish, or Lamborghini door, knee cut, right? All of our options are available to us right there, guys. What do you think, guys? Any questions? Steve, you're welcome, man. This is like you guys will look back on this. Like, remember when we were in quarantine? Learned how to do a rolling knee bar on the internet.
There are worse things to do in quarantine.
Hey, there's worse things to do. 100%. What's up, Jarek? Evening. No, you guys want to try it out? Does everybody have space? This isn't too hard of a roll, guys. For those of you that have been in the intro class, check this out. All we're doing is the intro class forward roll. Okay, so I'm here. And instead of putting this hand on the mat, actually no, it is just like putting that hand on the mat, right? But instead of putting that hand on the mat, I'm hooking. And then this hand is coming through. And then I'm rolling. And then I sit up towards that leg, I grab the heel. And I pull. Just be very careful. Go slow on your heel pulls. Make sure that you guys are pinching the knees tight, that you're keeping your knees below their knee line to keep it in the saddle. Right, and all I'm doing is this, right? And if you got no partner, guys, all you gotta do is this. Look, see, I lift this leg up a little bit, right? He's sitting on that leg, I lift it up, I hook, I dive underneath their knee, and I do a forward roll. And now I grab the heel. We can do this one solo all day. Cool? Okay, let's drill it, let's go. Yeah, Logan. It is sweet, for sure. If anybody wants to look it up, I'll post up one of James's highlight videos tonight, and you guys can watch him doing this to people. He's the man. All good, Jared. You can always rewind, buddy. You can always rewind when I post it up. Good to see you either way. It's all right, man. We're in quarantine. You're allowed to be late. You out, EJ? You out, brother? All right, brother. Good to see you tonight, man. Great to see you. Great to see you. See you, Jay, man. Love you, man. I'll see you soon. For a glass. What? Hold on, I can't. I gotta look at what Tommy wrote up. For a ice.
Slow. Extend. Out there. Now.
Tommy, I got no clue, dude. Way over my head. Way over my head. I'm gonna try to figure that. Don't tell me the answer though, dude. I'm gonna try to figure that out. I don't know what Tommy's talking about, but I'm gonna figure it out. Yes, of course. I'm gonna spotlight you. I'm gonna spotlight you so I can see.
We're in the butterfly guard. You got that. I got his head.
Yep.
I I got his elbow.
So do this for me, Steve. Can you see my camera?
No.
Okay. Well, sorry, here.
Okay.
Let me do this for you. Can you see my camera now?
No.
Okay. Okay. So when I grab the guy's head, imagine I'm grabbing my own head right here. Your elbow's kind of out like this. I want you to turn it down like this in front of him, right? So you're hugging around his head. It's called like a collar tie. And then you're gonna keep your forearm like inside on his chest, like you're cupping his head, right? And then that's gonna turn it into like a steering wheel, right? So you can grab his arm and you can steer him over, right? So then it's gonna force him to have to do the right thing to defend here, which is gonna be him floating and putting his knee through the center of your legs. Yep, that's good. That's good. Okay, now Steve, I want you to keep that top leg inside. We're gonna keep that top leg inside, and then have your boy step in between your legs right here. Yes. Okay. Now overhook and get up to your knees. Yep, but your top leg should be on the inside. Watch me, Steve. I want you to follow me here. Okay, I want you to follow just like me here. Okay, so we did the hook sweep. So when I do the hook sweep, I want to end up right here. See how where my leg is? My leg is on the inside of his, right? My top leg. So I was right here. I was trying to hook sweep him, right? And he floats, boom. And I'm gonna watch TV, and I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna sit on his hip pocket. Right? See how my foot is up right here? My knee is up. I don't want to be like down on this knee necessarily. I like pushing into him right here. Right? Because then that way it makes it easier for me to roll because I'm pushing into him. And then what's he going to do? He's going to try to push back. Boom. I disappear. And I roll. And I grab the heel. Or for those of you that are beginners, just have the person lock up. Right? Because this is smart defense from him. I'm going to put my hand through for the underhook. I step up. And I'm going to step over. And then I can go back to my knee cut position, to my eskrima pass, and finish.
Here. Right. So I'm like this, like this. Oh. You want me up? You want me up? You want to sprawl out your leg when you don't want me?
Yeah, I had it up and you kept. It's impossible.
I'm trying to get over the top. It's the wrong way. I went over the wrong way. Here. Right? This one.
Yeah, so you go for that hook sweep. Nice. We're going to go just a couple more minutes here, guys. We started a little bit late.
I didn't roll you over.
Well, you ended up sitting just like that, right, Steve, with his leg in the center?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you're good. It's going to feel like a funky finishing position because both of your butts are going to be on the mat, right? But you're going to have him in what we call the saddle, which means that you have his leg right between yours, right? And then you can start attacking that leg, right? So you're going to be in the dominant position.
Okay. Let's go through it one time.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's do it one more time. Over here. I think we're good. We can go that way. No, because you said something I'm talking about. So we're here. We're here. This leg.
Christian, if you want to go, you want to be all done? Or you want to stay here till the end?
I'll stay.
What are you doing on the phone?
Yeah, that works good. All right. Do you want to try it or you want me to do it one more time?
Guys, I'm gonna like if anybody needs reference, I'm just gonna drill the whole sequence in the background here.
I'm here.
I'm just gonna do it a couple times so we have it on video, and then if anybody has any questions about anything, just make sure to type them up. We'll bow out here in just a second. Flatten me out. Then put my heels in my butt, pick a side. Now lock your knee.
I didn't think that's a good idea. Are you okay, honey? I just want to keep people down.